on a Wednesday night from 8 to 9. So you might want to become a subscriber. Essence is in the building. Hey, Essence, how you doing? Say, hey, Jerusha, how you doing? So good to see your beautiful faces. I'm excited to be here. It's Wednesday. And what do we do every Wednesday night? A quick, not lunch and learn, a quick Q&A. And so in my business tip, motivation and inspiration group, I answer your questions. And so if you're in the group, put the questions in the chat and I will answer you publicly and teach on that subject or answer you privately, but you will get an answer. Tommy in the building. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Say, hey, Jerusha. I speak back. Don't be a stranger. If you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I can see your beautiful faces. I love to recognize my business owners. That's what it's all about. Sharing is caring. I want to share everything that you're doing. I want to celebrate you. I want to collaborate with you. So yes, oh, the light's kind of bright right here, right? I'm sorry. Let's see. Is that better? That's a little better, right? I want to share your business. I want to share everything that you have going on. So if you have a business, put the word business in the chat so I can celebrate you. I teach business owners like yourself how to leverage and monetize social media. So if you're not leveraging and monetizing, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. And so I'm going to teach you how to do it. So if you are a part of my private community, say, hey, Jerusha. Yes. Every Wednesday nights, I've been sharing in my private community, or you can join my business tip, motivation, and inspiration group. And I answer your business questions in that group. So yes, or you can become a subscriber on TT and you get one-on-one coaching. So I didn't forget about you, TT. I didn't forget about you. Okay. You're important to me. Just that I started this community a while back. Can you hear me? There we go. I started this community a while back. And so we've just been growing over here in the business tip, motivation, and inspiration group. Can you hear me now? Oh, good. Because I didn't see my microphone on. So Joe is in the building. How you doing? Good to see your beautiful face. Double tap that screen. Say, hey, Jerusha, our first goal. Let's go. It's 5,000. We can do it. Put a little power to it. That's on TT. Let's go, TT. If you're on IG, say, hey, Jerusha. If you are on the book, say, hey, Jerusha. You can give me some stars. If you're on the book, you can give me some stars. I would love that. I would love to service you in this way. So if you can follow me, you'll get some actionable business tips to scale your business. So that's how this works. So let's go, pretty people. Yes, thank you so much. Sharon got a business. Brian has a business. Congratulations on your business. Put the word business in the chat so I can celebrate you. If you're on the YT, please make sure you subscribe because that's where we want to be, on the YT. Have you subscribed to my YT yet? What you waiting for? Subscribe to my YT. Toya in the building. Hey, Toya, I'm going to, when I finish training in this class and answering this question, if you are a subscriber, you get to come on the live and I'll answer your questions on TT. So make sure you stick around. Birthday is in the building. Birthday 56 is in the building. Hey. Oh, I don't know. All right, so let's get this party started. Right. Good to see you. Alicia's in the building. Hey, Alicia. Alicia has a business. Yes, I'm going to celebrate our business owners because I want to make sure you get your recognition. People don't usually recognize people who are doing great things. And I want to make sure, as a pretty person, hashtag to the pretty people, which is my organization. And what that means is not pretty on the outside, although you can be. We're talking pretty on the inside, where you want to share, you want to help, you want to be a hands up, not a hands out. And so I crown my kings and queens over here. We celebrate, collaborate, we connect so we can make that money, honey. So we're going to have some fun tonight. It's going down for real. So I'm going to go over some, in my opinion, the best 5 closing questions that you need to close more deals in the next 20 days or 18 days, whatever days we got. Yeah, 20 days. In the next 20 days. How to close more deals. I'm going to give you 5 closing questions that you can ask so you can get to the sale. The goal is for you to get transactions, right? The goal is for you to get in front of the right people. The goal is for you to sell your product, your service, your opportunity. Yes, the goal is for you to shine. And so I'm going to help you with that tonight. So do me a favor. If you are joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. I'm a newbie, Jerusha. It takes courage to ask. And yes, you do have to ask for the sale. When you're asking, you're actively seeking knowledge. So it takes courage to ask and share your business and share your products. But yes, you do hard things, correct? You are made for this. You are built for this. You didn't think it was going to be easy to be super successful because if it was, everybody would be doing it. So if you don't share it with me, if you don't ask me to take a look at your product or your service, I don't know you sell lashes until you tell me. I don't know if you sell hair till you tell me. I don't know if you sell jewelry until you tell me. I don't know if you have cocoa butter, lotion, whatever, until you tell me. Sharing is caring. And so we want to make sure that you are able to articulate what the product is doing for somebody else. You want to be able to tell me the benefits of your product and your services. People buy benefits. So most importantly, talk in benefits and ask for the sale or close the deal. When you're asking, a pretty person's going to put this in the chat for me, just followed you. Thank you so much for the follow. Ramona in the building. How you doing? Parent in the building. How you doing? Royal in the building. How you doing? Do me a favor. I need a person from Chicago in the chat, laughing out loud. I need a person. Call me is in the building. I need a person from North Carolina. I need a person from Virginia, DC, wherever you reside. I need a person in every city. Okay. Every city to be in the chat, commenting for me, putting this in the chat. I love a great note taker. So you're my virtual assistant around the world. So whatever city you in, help your sister out. You want to be my assistant. You're just going to put it in the chat. And that way other people can take full advantage. Okay, sounds good. Yes, Alabama in the building. Whatever city you are in, put it in the chat. So you will be my virtual assistant tonight and take notes for me. All right. So you're going to put ask. You're going to get more sales because you're going to ask more people. You're actively seeking knowledge. ASK. You're actively seeking knowledge. You better write it down. The reason people don't ask more people because of their own self-esteem and their ego. The reason you didn't ask her to buy your lotion because of your own self-esteem, because you are not confident enough to ask. Maybe you don't even know what to say. That means you're not confident in what to ask. And don't let your ego get in the way. Remember, your ego is not your amigo. It's not your friend. So I heard that your ego is not your amigo, or it can mean edging God out. You better write that down. Ego, edging God out. We sometimes edge God out of our lives. You are so very much more than what you have, okay, or what you do, what other people think about you. And so you got to understand faith and fear cannot reside in the same place. So if you believe in your product, you got to ask people to take a look at it. So I'm going to give you 5 closing questions that you can write down. I'll share my screen as well. Oh, TT, you won't be able to see my screen. I'll share my screen as well. And if you're in TT, you got to just take it in the notes. And then that way you can use it tonight. Do not, let me tell you something. Do not sit here and not take the notes. I want to see you successful in the next 20 days. You can see growth in your business. You can scale your business in the next 20 days. This is what I know for sure. I only share what I know for sure. So if you're joining me, I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach and speaker, and I teach people how to build their businesses using sales and marketing strategies and attracting leads. Everybody has to have new leads looking at their product so you can start conversations and you can close more deals. Are we on the same page? Yes. Veronica is in the building. Hey, Veronica, thank you so much. Virginia is in the building. You're going to take notes for me, Virginia? Okay, great. The queen is going to take notes for me. Great. Whatever city you reside, I need somebody in every city around the world taking the notes. Let's go. So here's a closing question for you that works. You've already shown that person your product. What do you sell? You can put it in the chat. What is it that you sell? Lotions, potions, pots, pans, lashes, nails, services. What is it that you sell? I got you. Okay. After that person has looked at your product or your services, and you've given them a product video, you've given them a presentation, whatever it was, you're going to ask, what can I answer to get you on the product today? If you showed them the benefits of your product, you showed them how the product helped you, you showed them testimonials for the product, you showed them before and afters, whatever it was, they have the info to make an informed decision. You have to ask. You're going to say, what can I answer to get you on the product today? You heard what I said today. I didn't say tomorrow. I didn't say Friday. I didn't say when you feel like it. I didn't say, let me know. I didn't say any of those words. I said, what can I answer to get you on the product today? Question mark. That's it. And then you're going to let the person answer. You're going to wait for it. Wait for it. Most of you are talking too much. You talk too much. You never shut up. You're talking too much. And listen, it's okay. Let them talk about themselves. Okay. Let Andrea in the building. How you doing? Let them talk about themselves. Trust me when I tell you, it's important that you become a great listener to be great at sales. You want to listen to what they're not saying. You want to make sure you have a great. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, Miss Cindy in the building. Hey, Miss Cindy, how you doing? All your dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Did you know my son is going on a senior trip to Disney World, and they're going to all the theme parks? Yes, hi. They're going to all the theme parks and everything. Did you know Walt Disney was rejected 300 times for Mickey Mouse and his theme park? Walt Disney was turned down 302 times before finally getting financing for the dream of creating Walt Disney World. He worked on the plans, but he died before the park opened up in 1971 or 72. He died like 4 or 5 years prior from lung cancer. So his legacy lives on today. So his movies, his theme parks are still enjoyed by millions of people around the world every single year. My son has another senior trip coming up in January to go to Disney World. And so families are enjoying what he believed, his dream, because he kept asking someone to finance Disney World. Can you imagine people saying no to you over 300 times? But was it worth it? Yes. It is now estimated to be over $150 million. Was it worth it? Yes. 300 no's for a net worth of 150 million is worth it. So you're going to be rejected. People are going to say no, thank you. You've got to believe in yourself, believe in your dream, believe in your business to keep going.
Thanks, Cindy, for sending the I'm Ready gift.
Thank you, Cindy. Woo, woo. Rejection is a part of it.
Thanks, Cindy, for sending the I'm Ready gift.
So once your prospect has completed watching your product video, or once your prospect or lead they've seen your opportunity presentation, you're going to have to ask them to move forward. You're going to find people who are decision makers. Those are the D personalities. They see an opportunity, they take advantage. Then there are other people who got to think about it. They got to go ask everybody else, hey, should I start this business? Should I take advantage of this opportunity? And so that's why you have to ask the right questions. So here's your second closing question. Once they've seen your presentation and your opportunity, you're going to ask, what can I answer to get you started today? That's it. It's so simple. Everybody can do this. What can I answer to get you started today? And you're going to wait for it. The person that speaks first loses. If you are face to face, which none of us are now, but if you were face to face, right, and you're in front of someone, what can I answer to get you started today? You just want to take a sip of water. You're waiting for them to answer. Okay. Usually you're on the phone. Usually you're voice texting. But if you were face to face, like I was for 18 years, that's how you do it. If you're on the phone, okay, it's going to be complete silence. What can I answer to get you started today? They're going to talk first. The person that speaks first loses. Don't limit yourself. You can do this. Don't be too anxious and start talking. No need to hurry up, because stress is an ignorant state, right? So you don't want to stress yourself out. Give them a chance to answer, to think it through. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love on TT.
Cindy for sending the best pop gift.
Okay, that's the second way to close. Let me give you a third closing question. Once they've seen your presentation, they've seen your offer, they've seen your product video, they know the benefits, they know the earning potential, they have all that information. Did I answer all your All right. So hopefully, I don't know what just happened. Sorry about that. Oh no, I don't know how long y'all wasn't listening. I'm sorry. I got to look at the comments. I'm sorry. But I know TT's right there. All right. So yes. So now that I see it, I got to keep watching it. This microphone kind of like went out a little bit. So I don't know what you heard, what you didn't hear. But anyway, we're moving forward. All is great. I didn't eat out a lot, like McDonald's and Burger King and things of that nature. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, so she cooked. We had real snap peas. We had real, green beans. We had real, yes. So she cooked, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I didn't have those meals. However, I did read a story about Marie Callender. Isn't that the lady who had the pie maker? She has the chicken pot pies, that lady. So she worked at a restaurant. And she asked the manager, can she start making pies for his establishment? And the restaurant wasn't doing well. So she was good at baking and she started bringing in one pie the first day. They sold every slice. The next day, more people came asking about the pies. And she went home. She was baking the pies. And every day she was bringing in more pies and they were selling out the pies. So she made so much money. She had to purchase a commercial oven because she had a regular oven like you and I. She had to purchase a commercial oven to make more pies. So people were purchasing the pies, not only from the slice, but whole pies. So the restaurant wasn't selling any more burgers and fries. People were just buying the pies. Then I want to say they sold, yes, she was able to sell, I want to say her family car and use that money. And they started making pies. And then the owner of the restaurant said, you know what? We might as well turn this into a pie restaurant because that's how well the pies were doing. And so today it's a multi-million-dollar restaurant chain. So if you eat that type of food, can you imagine what started off as, I'm just good at this. I'm talented at baking. I'm going to just make one pie and people are going to buy it because I'm asking for the sale. So when people would come into the restaurant, she would say, would you like to taste my pies? And people was like, yeah, sure, I'll take a slice of pie. And I'm assuming at that time in the 60s or 70s or whatever, the pie probably was what? I don't know, 25 cents or 10 cents. I don't know. Was $5-10 now for a slice of pie. So maybe 50 cents. I don't know. But at any rate, can you imagine every person that came into that restaurant, she was asking them, would you like to try my pies? Would you like to taste my pies? And today, her pies are still in the stores today. So anything is possible with God. So when you walk into your destiny, the money will come. When you're showing up on social media, you're working in your purpose, the profit will come. There's an unlimited amount of money available. And I'm talking to myself too, Jerusha. There's an unlimited amount of money available for me to help children, charities, churches, nonprofits, whatever. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and think about what could go right. I was afraid for a long time to go live because I did presentations face to face. I was afraid to create my 3-day ride business course, which is a signature viral course. I was afraid to do that. I did it. And I've been growing like crazy ever since, just like Marie Pies. So if you want to learn how to leverage social media, you want to learn how to follow up, you want to learn how to close more deals, you want to learn how to find your ideal prospects, you want to attract people to you, text me the words, yes, conversion, so we can start those conversations and you can ask for the sale. Text me the word conversion. Text my number or text me in the chat the word conversion so you can start converting in the next 20 days of 2025. So you might as well do it. Here's number 5 of the closing questions that you need to ask after they've seen your product, after they've seen your services, they've seen the presentation. Now they need to make a decision. So you want to ask this question, write it down based on what you write this down. Hold on. Let me make sure y'all still there. Okay, great. Sorry about that. Based on what you've shared with me about whatever your product is, say you're in health and wellness, based on what you've shared with me about losing weight, sounds like you're ready to get started today. Based on what you shared with me about increasing your credit score sounds like you're ready to get started today. Based on what you've shared with me about your finances, sounds like you're ready to get started today. Based on what you shared with me, you got it, right? Y'all wrote it down. Based on what you've shared with me about losing weight, sounds like you can get started today. Am I correct? The secret of getting ahead is getting started. You can do this. I promise you can. Anybody can learn these questions just like I learned these questions. I was not in sales prior to this. I was in corporate America just like you. I did all the things you did, right? I actually enjoyed working in corporate America. I was in radio and television, so I actually enjoyed that process in my life. But this was the best decision I could have made for my future, was to work for myself. And so I'm going to share my screen with you if you are on. I know you're not going to be able to see it on TT, okay? Sorry about that. I'm going to share my screen because I want you to take a screenshot of this, and I'm going to read them to you on TT. So if somebody could put it in the chat for me, that would be great. So if somebody can put it in the chat for me, that would be great on TT. All right, do that for me, yes or yes. You got it? Sammy say, yes, Jerusha, I got you on TT. I got you. Okay, good. Okay, so you can take a screenshot. What can I answer to get you on the product today? That's question number one. What can I answer to get you on the product today? That's question number one. Question number two. What can I answer to get started today? That's question number two. What can I answer to get started today? Question number three. You ready? Did I answer all your questions to move forward right now? Did I answer all of your questions? Hold on. Yes, that's fine. You can screenshot. Did I answer all your questions to move forward right now? Question mark. Number four, closing questions you're going to use for the next 20 days. You're going to keep using it for the rest of your life. But yes, you want to see results in 2025. Number four, did you want to put that on a debit card or a credit card? You just asked the question. They've already seen the benefits of your product. They've already seen your opportunity. The next question is, did you want to put that on a debit card or a credit card? Question mark. And number five would be, based on what you've shared with me about, increasing your credit score, sounds like you're ready to get started today. Is that correct? Question mark. Those are 5 questions. You can start closing more deals today. Today is your day. Do it now. Do not hesitate. I'll give you some more. No worries. But those you can start right now. Was that helpful? Say, yes, Jerusha. I know it. I know it. I know it. Listen, if somebody had done me like this early on, baby, yes, I became successful, but I would have been successful faster if I had these tools faster and faster. So I am giving that to you. If you want to know more about what that looks like and you want to work with me in converting more sales, converting your content, you want to use the Service Plus button, DM me the word conversion so I can help you with that. I have an entire workbook in how to start conversations that convert. I have an entire workbook in how to close the sale, an entire workbook on how to overcome objections, an entire workbook in how to follow up. So if you are stuck in that area, which is a lot of you, like I didn't know it. A lot of you are stuck. You know how to post, but you don't know how to get the sale. You know how to post, but you don't know how to market. You know how to post, but you don't know how to ask for the sale. So that's what I'm going to help you do in the next 20 days. I just want you to do the work. So let me give you another one. I got you. I got you. No worries. I got you. Once they've seen the product or the services, another question, those are the top 5, right, that you can use right now. Another good question, a closing question that you can ask is, what would help you decide today? Listen, you got to take your shot, baby. Take your chance. What would help you decide today? Because a lot of times people are just thinking, who am I going to ask? They're thinking about the money that they need to invest. Do they have the money? They're thinking about, do I need to, do something else? Am I going to be able to perform? They're thinking about, do I even believe it? They're thinking all of these things to stop their progress. They're giving themselves excuses. So you as the leader, you're the salesperson, right? You're the person driving. You want to be able to say, what will help you decide today? Question mark, and wait for it. There's no more talking. Wait for it. What would help you decide today? The person that talks first loses. Okay? I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career, right? So you want to make sure you don't miss these moments. As soon as you talk to her, ask the closing question. Here's another one. She said, I like these. Yes, I appreciate it. Do you think we can go ahead and get started? Oh, no, I like this one. I like this one. Write this down. Do you think we can go ahead and start working together? As soon as you show her the presentation, do you think we can go ahead and get started working together? Question mark. That's it. Yes, we can start working together. Great. I'd love to work with you. Will that be a debit card or a credit card? That's what you're doing. I know, and I read, and I used to say this face to face when I used to close people face to face. I read that most people make decisions in 24 to 48 hours to buy a house, car, life decisions. So you can ask, are you a 24-hour woman or 48-hour? Are you a 24-hour person or a 48-hour type of person? Most people make decisions within 24 to 48 hours. But if you're not asking, you can never get to the sale. You can make more sales in the next 20 days than you did the last 2 months if you're asking the right questions. So you got to keep sowing in your business. You got to keep moving in your business. You can't be afraid to ask for the sale. What did I tell you ask means? You're actively seeking knowledge. So if you're in my business tip, motivation, and inspiration group, you work with me all the time for the last couple of years. I have serviced you in this community every Wednesday night from 8 to 8:30, answering your business questions. I want to make sure that you know I'm going to go live right here on TT, and I'm going to answer their questions. If they are a subscriber, they get to come on the live. So if you have not subscribed, even if you're subscribed on YT, that's cool too. But if you subscribe on TT, you get to come on the live, and we get to answer your sales and marketing questions. And so I want you to know that's available for you. I want you to know that's available for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you said that helped me out. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Jerusha. I appreciate you every Wednesday night. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I just don't want people to get left behind. You have an opportunity right in front of you, 20 days. Oh, I need to take that out. 20 days left for you to make a difference. It's not too late. I don't care what you think is happening. It's not too late. It's not. It's not too late. I always tell, people, indecision is a decision. You can decide right now that you're going to close 10 people before you go to bed tonight. You're going to use those 5 closing questions tonight. You can do it right now. Yes. Thank you so much. So I meant to change that. Yes. So was those 5 closing questions helpful? Yes or yes? It was. Okay, good. Thank you so much for the love on TT. Yes, my first goal, make sure you get your daily heart me. If you're coming in hot, thank you for the roses, Cheryl. Get your daily heart me. Do not leave.
Sending the rose gift.
Make sure you get your daily heart me on TT. So we're having so much fun. We are talking about the 5 closing questions. I gave them the 5 closing questions. Did you get the questions? You're going to close more deals in the next 20 days than you did in the last 2 months. All you got to do is start asking. And you can't be afraid to ask, because you should believe in your business enough to start asking, 10, 20, 30 people every single day. You should be popping the question every single day. Every single day. Thank you so much. If you are part of my business tip, motivation, and inspiration group, I love you. And that group has thousands of people in the group. I will come back on next Wednesday. I will answer your questions, or I will answer you privately. Just make sure you share it with your business bestie. Share the broadcast. We want education to go viral. I'm going to answer questions on TT. So if you have a questions about sales and marketing or closing, put it in the chat on TT. If you are a subscriber on TT, you get to come on the live. I'm excited for you. So yes, I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Thank you so much, FB. FB, thank you so much. Andre in the building. Vegan Thick is in the building. Key is in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Yes, thank you so much.